Chapter 15. Burn the place down. Once you take 10x action and start getting traction, you must continue to add wood to your fire until you either start a brush fire or the bonfire or burn the place down. Don't reset, don't reset and don't stop. Ever I learned this the hard way after achieving a lot of success and then resting on my laurel. This is the commonly made mistake. Do not do it. Do not do it. Keep stacking wood until the fire is so hot and burns so brightly that not even competitors or market chains can put your fire out. Your fire has continued to be stoked, and that means more wood, more fuels, and in your case, more action. Once you start operating like this, it will become almost second nature. It continue because you are going to be winning. It is easiest and most natural to continue taking massive action when you are winning, and winning is only possible with massive action. When you begin in the hot and heat things up, you will quickly become aware, even obsessed with the possibilities before you, and will start to see new level of positive results. Your action will start to perpetuate themselves like a flywheel that once it gets going continues going. Newton talked about the law of inertia. An object in motion continues in motion. Keep talking, keep taking action until you can't stop your forward momentum. You might even find yourself operating on less step and food because you are literally subsisting on your adrenaline generated by your victories. It will be about this time that people start offering your admiration. You then advise be particularly wary of those who suggest you have done enough or who advertise you to take the rest of vacation. Now is not the time for rest and celebration. It's the time for more action. Andy Grove, one of the Intel Corporation first employees, coined the saying only the paranoid survive. Although I am not recommending that you spend your entire career in a state of paranoid, I do believe that you must stay committed to taking action even after achieving success along the way. Continue to take more action in order to exceed your goal. The time to celebrate or take vacation will come. The time to celebrate or take vacation will come. Right now, you must keep adding wood until the fire burning so hard that no one and nothing can put out your success. One of the problems with success is that it demands continuous attention. Success tends to bless those who are most committed to giving it most attention. It is somewhat like lawn or the garden. No matter how green it gets or beautiful the floor, you must continue to tend to it. You have to keep mowing, trimming, edging, watering, and planting. Otherwise, your grass will turn brown, and your flower will die. That is the case of success as well. There is no retreating for those who want to create and keep it. It's a myth to believe that the successful get to kick back and stop making the very effort that have brought them fulfillment in the first place. Always keep the four action: doing nothing, retreating, taking an average amount of action, and taking massive action in mind. The 10x rule means you are going to create success in quantities great enough that you are constantly in the total control. The wannabes and people who get close are the one who quit adding wood and then backed up. Massive massive action is designed to move you past your fears and off the treadmill. The best way to quit worrying about competition and uncertainty is to build a fire so large and so hot that everyone in the world, even your competition, comes to sit by your fire for warmth. Keep in mind that most competition created by those who are unwilling to operate at a higher level of action, who merely imitate other effort. There can never be enough wood in your fire. You can never take too much action to accumulate to too much success. There can never be enough wood on your fire. You can never take too much action or accumulate too much success. There is no such thing as being talked or written about excessively, being covered too frequently, receiving too much authority, or working too much. These are simple claims that mediocre people make in order to justify their own decision to be happy with the status quo. Question: how can you ever take too much action when you have endlessly ability to create a new action? Look at the big player on this planet. None of them ever runs out of the energy, effort, people's idea, or the resources. They enjoy the gift of abundance because they created abundance in their enterprises. So instead of resenting them, admire and emulate them. If you do, you will find that the more you commit to new action, the more creative you will become. It is it though your imagination opens up and a new possibility just pour from it. It's not even necessary that creativity that is so brilliant, but the ability to take massive action that is prompt. I recently met with very high profile PR firm in Los Angeles where members suggest that I was in a danger of being overexposed, something I thought I was something I thought was an extremely strange concept. The notion of overexposure, the idea that you can see or hear too much about someone, is based on your concept that the person does not continue to generate a new idea and product. The underlying belief is that an overexposed person or the product will somehow lose its value. But consider the following: Coca Cola is known by almost everyone in the planet Earth. You can find the company product in almost every store, bar, aeroplane, and the hotel in the world. Is it overexposed? Should it hide its product? Should the company hold back in fear Coca Cola will lose its value because too many people are hearing about and using it? This seems to fairly ridiculous way of thinking. And there are countless other examples of the product and companies that prove this point. Microsoft, Starbucks, McDonald's, Wells Fargo, Google, Fox TV, Marlboro, Marl, Marlboro, Walgreens, Exxon, Apple, Toyota, and even some athletic and celebrity personality. Although overexposure is usually not the problem, obscurity certainly can be. Remember, if you don't know or known about me, then it does not matter how good my product is or how low my price is. And even if this were the case, I would rather be ever overexposed than the face obscurity. The sad but true fact is that most people don't even get in the neighborhood of building bonfire. They are either miseducated, socially programmed to settle for less, or that they fear that their action will somehow get out of control. I promise you that this will not happen. You must build your fire so big that your heart so hot that you not only burn the house down but create everything in your path. Go all the way and keep going until your fire burns so hard that people stand in admiration of your ability to take action. Don't worry about the resistance you will face from either the market or your competitor. They will be right out of your way once they see that you are forced to be reckoned with.